Vande Mataram students, today I am here again back with a new poem, and the name of the poem is Homes. So, students, when you hear this word home, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Any guesses? Well, on hearing this word, we become relaxed and peaceful. Yes or no? It happens now? When you hear this word home, you're always eager, to get back to your home soon, to rush to your home. Same in the way when we are out somewhere or we have gone anywhere. So what happens? We're always, in hurry. We're always in eager to get back home soon. No matter how much your visit, no matter how much your trip was good, was, very fantastic. But you only get peace of mind when you come back to your home. Yes, it happens. Yes, because home is a place of fun and cozy and many more things. As you all know what you do at home, you have a lot of fun. Yes or no? Yeah. So in today we're going to read this new poem, okay? And we'll find out what this poem is all about. Well, I can see that this is a poem of a boy who is sitting on a chair and he's dreaming something. What is he dreaming? I can see frog, I can see whale, I can see birds, and also I can see rabbit, dog, and bees, and a snail. So we'll find out, we'll recite the poem, and we'll find out what this poem is all about. Yes, let's begin. So before I start the poem, I just want you to look at this warm-up box. Now what is written on this warm-up box? Which is your favorite place in your home? Speak about it in class. So children, like we love our house, yes? In the same manner, we all have, one place which is very, very, we love that place, in our home. We love to sit at that corner or we love to sit at that room. It happens now. We all have one favorite place, in our home. So, well, we'll discuss this in the class and find out. Now let's begin with the poem. I might have lived inside a shell if I had been a snail. Now what this little boy, this poet, he's saying that if he had been a snail, so he would have lived inside a shell. Now can you see the snail? Yes. Now where this snail lives? Now this snail lives inside a shell. Or in a great wide tossing sea if I had been a whale. Now the poet is talking about a whale. Now where does a whale live? Whale lives in a sea. So he's saying that if he had been a whale, so he would have lived inside a sea. As we all know that all the fishes, they live inside a water. Yes. Or in a noisy, busy hive if I had been a bee. Now, well, bees. Can you see bees here? Now, where do bees live? They live in a hive. Children, have you seen a beehive? Bees are very loud. Yes, they're always busy. Yeah, we can hear a buzzing sound like buzz, buzz, some sort of this. Yes? Yeah. Or a bunny in a burrow eating lettuce for my tea. Now the poet is saying if he had been a rabbit, bunny means a rabbit. So if he had been a bunny, a rabbit, so where he would have lived? Inside a burrow. And what he would do? He would eat letters at the time of his tea. I might have had a kennel home if I had been a dog. Now, the poet is very sharp. Now, what he's saying? That if he had been a dog, so where he would have lived? He would have lived inside a kennel. Can you see a dog inside a kennel in this picture? Yes. So, children, imagine, was this baby or this child, this poet, able to live inside a kennel? No, it's not easy to live inside a kennel. But the poet out here, he is just imagining. Or a mud hole in a river bank if I had been a frog. Now, can you see a frog? Now, where does a frog lives? Now, frog lives in a mud hole next to a river bank. Yeah. Now, how can somebody live in a mud hole? It's very impossible for us to live in a mud hole. But frog loves to live in a mud hole. I might have been a tiny bird and lived in a nest. Now, birds. Now he's talking about birds. Only birds can live inside a nest. We cannot live inside a nest. Only birds can live, yes? But oh, I'm glad I'm just a child. I think my home is best. Then at last, what happens? He realizes that he is just a child. And he says, thank God that my home is best. He realizes the home which I have is best. Yes, children, it happens now. We only love our house. We only love our place. No matter how beautiful places you visited, no matter wherever you have gone. But your home, your house is always best. So that is why at last the poet, he loves his house and he says that my home is best. So children, this much it was for this poem. I hope you all had enjoyed.